Hi, I am Nagashri. Today I am discussing about the syllabus maths and science syllabus for TET and GPSTR. If we see the syllabus means for TET and GPSTR, we have to read from 6th to 12th textbooks, maths and science textbooks. Next, and pedagogy, we have to read pedagogy also. Actually, they have given some syllabus for TET and GPSTR. Both syllabus are almost same. First, if we see the syllabus of mathematics, the first chapter is arithmetic progression. They have simply mentioned arithmetic progression, but includes geometric progression and harmonic progression also. And we have another one subtopic, that is mean of AP, GP, and HP. AP means arithmetic progression, GP means geometric progression, and HP means harmonic progression. This is a simple chapter. Easily we can score from this chapter if we know the formulas. Second chapter is number system. In the number system we have integers, whole numbers, natural numbers, rational and irrational numbers. We have to understand the place value, that is ones place, tenth place, hundreds place. That means we have to understand the face value and place value, and we have to learn Roman numbers. And in this number system we have LCM and HCF. And next we have um, what uh, square and square roots, cube and cube roots. Number system is a vast subject. We have many subtopics in the number system. Third chapter is statistics and probability. Actually, statistic is a separate chapter and probability is a separate chapter. For statistics, we have to understand the class interval, different types of class intervals. We have to learn the dispersion measure and coefficient of variation. In the probability, we have to learn meaning, random experiment events, and types and addition rules. We have to learn the probability is also simple chapter. Easily we can score if we understand the concept. Statistics is based on the calculation. If we perfect in calculation, we can easily score in statistics. But in probability, it is a concept oriented. If we understand the concept, we can easily score in the probability. In GPSTR, we have one question, when we have definitely one question from statistics, and we have one question from probability. And next topic is trigonometry. Actually, trigonometry is a simple chapter, and we get the simple question. If they may ask application oriented question in the trigonometry also. The trigonometry includes basic ratios, identifiers, standard angles, complementary angles, height and distances. Trigonometry is also formula oriented chapter. We have to learn the and we have to remember the formulas in the trigonometry. If we remember the formulas, trigonometry is so easy. Next one is coordinate geometry. This coordinate geometry is also simple chapter, but it has many formulas. The coordinate geometry includes ordered pair, distance formula, section formula, slope, equation of a straight line, slope intercept form. For every subtopic, we have one formulas. If we understand the formulas, we can easily answer this questions. Next one is identifiers. Identifier is a basic concept of algebra topics. This is also very simple, but we have to take care in the signs, that is plus minus. We have to be very sure in this chapter. Next one is a pair of linear equations in two variables. This is also an algebraic topic, and this is also very simple. And next, eighth chapter is the quadratic equation. Quadratic equation is also simple chapter, and this is also an algebraic topic, algebra topic. This is also very simple. It includes type, sum and product of roots, formation of quadratic equation. This is also very simple. This is very simple topic. If we understand the concept, we can also easily score marks from this topic. Next one is polynomials. And I mean, this is the ninth topic. This includes meaning of polynomials, types of polynomials, zeros of a polynomials, division algorithm, remainder factor theorem, synthetic division method. This is also very simple. That in algebra we have to be very sure about the signs. I mean, plus and minus. If we are very sure, we can easily score from this topic. Next topic is mensuration. Actually, in the mensuration, we are dealing with plane figures and solid figures. We may come across cone, sphere, cylinder, prism, pyramid, etc. in the mensuration. We have to be learn total surface area and lateral surface area of these figures. This mensuration is also formula oriented chapter. We have to be remember almost many formulas from this chapter, and these formulas are little tricky, so we have to remember the formulas. If we know the formulas means we can easily score from this chapter. And next 11th topic is triangle. Triangle is also easiest chapter. It includes types of triangles, area and perimeter of a triangle, and theorem of a triangle, and constructions of a triangle. Actually, construction will ask in GPSTR descriptive type of paper. In the GPSTR in the last year, actually they asked many construction oriented questions. So for GPSTR we have to be learn the construction part in the triangles, circles also. And what we left, and we have another one topic in trigonometry triangles, that is Henry's formula. So this is important topic. I mean, this is important subtopic in the triangles. So next one is a quadrilateral. This quadrilateral, in the quadrilateral we have to learn the square, parallelogram, rectangle, rhombus, kite, trapezium. We have to learn these figures in the quadrilateral, and we have to learn the construction, area and perimeter, and we have some theorems in this chapter. And we have to learn the basic properties of these figures, that means square, parallelogram, rectangle, rhombus. We have to learn the basic basic definitions, or some basic idea we have to learn. And the 13th chapter is circles, and 14th is area related to circle. This 14th chapter is based on 13th chapter only. In the circle we have to learn the definition of the circle, and we have to learn some of the terms in the circle, that is radius, diameter, chord. We have to learn these terms. In the application oriented question, they will not ask directly on the content. They will ask on the if they ask the application oriented question, means we have to be very sure about the terms. And we have another one important subtopic, that is cyclic quadrilateral. We have construction in the circles. Next one is area. 14th chapter is area related to circle. Actually, in the area related to circle, in this chapter we are learning the theorems and area of the circle. In this chapter we may get the application oriented questions. And next, pedagogy of a mathematics. Actually, in the pedagogy of a mathematics, are in any even in psychology or in any science or in social, they will not ask direct question from this pedagogy. Actually, they will give some topic. Based on the topic, they will ask how you teach or which method you will follow to teach this topic. They will ask like this, or they will give first they will give some example, and they will give some concept. They will ask which method we are following here. They will ask like they will ask like this. Actually, from pedagogy, they will ask application oriented question. They will ask application oriented questions. Actually, in mathematics, all the topics are very easy. They cover this whole mathematics syllabus covers from 6 to 12. Actually, 6 to 12, 6 to 12. To to score high in mathematics, we have to be very sure about the formulas concept. If we know the formulas and concept, we can easily solve the problem, and we can easily score. And next we'll move on to science topic. In the science section, we have three parts, that is physics, chemistry and biology. Actually, in physics, uh, for this science also, we have to cover from 6 to 12 sub topics, I mean textbooks. In the physics, first we'll move on to physics. In the physics, they have given first one is the motion. Actually, in the motion, we have to learn definition and types of motion. Types of motions are circular motion, oscillatory motion, linear motion. We have to learn these types. And laws and equations of motion. Laws means Newton's law of motion. We have to learn all these. And we have many numerical problems in this motion chapter. If we know, in science, we have to understand the concept first. Based on concept, we are solving the problems. So in this chapter, we have many numerical problems, and we have to be very sure about the units. Next chapter is gravitation. In the gravitation, we have what is gravitation, acceleration due to gravity, on different part of the earth. Afterwards, we have Newton's law of gravitation. Actually, we have Newton's law of gravitation derivation for GPSTR. For tech, we know the final answer means that is enough. This gravitation also have this gravitation has also some numerical problems. Next, we move on to next chapter, that is light, lens, mirror, all these are comes under optics topic. In this chapter, we are learning about the reflection, refraction, loss of reflection, loss of refraction. Next, if we see the mirror means, we have concave mirror and convex mirror. We have to learn the formation, I mean image formation from this convex and concave mirror, and we have to learn the uses. And if we move on to lens means, again we have two types of lens, that is concave and convex lens. We have to learn the image formation from concave lens and convex lens. We have to learn the uses also. And yeah, see, images formed from spherical, in spherical and mirrors and lens. This is an important topic, that is optics. In this optics, we have reflection, refraction, dispersion. Actually, last GPS year, we got a question from this topic, that is a very simple question: what is refraction, and explain the phenomena of refraction. This is so simple question, but we have to learn the concept in this chapter. In this optics topic, we have to learn the reflection, refraction. And if we move on to mirror means, we have two types of mirrors, that is spherical mirror. In the spherical mirror and plane mirror. Plane mirror is simple. If we move on to spherical mirror means, again we have two types in the spherical mirrors, that is concave mirror and convex mirror. We have to learn the image formation of convex and concave lenses, concave mirrors and their uses. Next, if we move to lens, means in the lens we have two types, plane lens and spherical lens. In the spherical lens we have concave lens and convex lens. We have to learn the image formation for image formation of concave lens and convex lens, and we have to learn the uses also. Next, in this topic we have to learn the dispersion, total internal reflection. Next, we have mirages. Next, we have kaleidoscope. We have many more applications in this chapter, and this chapter is very important for TET and DPSR both. Next topic is electricity and electric circuits. Electricity and electric circuits and resistors both are comes under under one topic. In this topic we have to learn the definitions, unit derivations in the electric and circuit. Next, resistors means numerical circuit diagrams. Actually, in this topic we have drift velocity, mobility, and positive and negative drift velocity. Next, we have resistors, circuit diagrams. We have many more numerical problems in this chapter. Resistors, we have series and parallel connections. Series and parallel connections of resistors. We have next we have Kirchhoff law. This is also important topics in the physics. Next one is a magnetism. Definition, various laws, numericals, AC, DC, motor and generators. This is a simple chapter, magnetism. Next, if we move on to chemistry, means in the chemistry we have materials and materials in our daily life. This is one topic. In this topic we have to learn metal and non-metals, physical and chemical properties. Actually, in this topic we are learning metals and non-metals. For new metals and non-metals, we are learning the physical chemical properties of a metal. We are learning about alloys. We are learning about corrosion. We are learning about the uses of metals and non-metals in our daily life. This is about material and materials in our daily life topic. Next, second topic is acid, bases and salt. In this topic we are learning physical and chemical properties of the acid bases, and we are learning about how acid and bases react with water. Water, and how acid and base react with each other. And we are learning about salts. In this salt we have some preparation of some salts, and we have some uses of these salts also. This is also simple chapter. Next one is atoms and molecule. In this atoms and molecules we are learning about formulas, masses, electronic configuration. This is also basic of chemistry. This is also very simple. Next, we are moving to polymers, artificial and natural. The artificial and natural are the types of polymers. We are learning the type of polymers and uses of the polymers in our daily life. Next one is the natural resources. Natural resources are the sun energy, tide energy, sea wave tide energy. Next one is the we have many more natural resources. The wood. We are learning about these natural resources, and we are learning the applications also. Next one is chemicals in our daily life. Chemicals in our daily life. In this chapter we are learning soap, detergents, sweeteners, medicines, drugs. We are learning the combination, preparation, are what are all added in these contents. Soap, detergents, sweeteners, medicines, drugs. These are we are using these items in our daily life. So we are learning the the what combination, how they are formed, what are all the contents in these items. Has we are learning these topics, we are learning these in this topic, I mean in chemicals, in our daily life topic. Next, we are moving to biology. In biology, we have major topic, that is living world. This is the biggest topic in this biology. In the living world, we are learning the different classification of different classification of living world. We have we have five types of classification. I mean, we have 1 minute. We have five kingdoms in the living world. These five kingdoms are classified on some some characteristics. We are learning what are all those characteristics. First, the living world is classified according to prokaryotic and eukaryotes. Based on this character, we are dividing first. So first, that is prokaryotes. Prokaryotes includes monera. So this is the first kingdom, that is monera kingdom. Next, in the eukaryotes, we have two types, that is unicellular and multicellular. Unicellular is protista. I mean the living this protista is includes unicellular living beings. Next one is the multicellular. So in the multicellular, we have two types, that is it is classified according to the two types, that is with cell wall and without cell wall. With cell wall, we have another, again we have two types, that is they can perform photosynthesis, and they cannot perform photosynthesis. So they can perform photosynthesis means plantae kingdom. They cannot perform photosynthesis means fungi. These depends upon the another another living being for food. So another type is fungi kingdom. Next one is the without cell wall. Without cell wall, we have animalia kingdom. So we have five types of kingdom, that is fungi kingdom, protista kingdom, animalia kingdom, plantae kingdom, and fungi kingdom. So we have five types of kingdoms. We are learning these five types of kingdom in the living world. See, that is the animal kingdom, that is vertebrates, and now animal kingdom is again classified into vertebrates, invertebrates. We have these types in this chapter. Actually, this is the biggest chapter in the biology, and this is important also. And next, another important topic is food. In this food chapter, we have definition of food and its importance, food chain, food web, food pyramid. We have these topics in the food chapter. In the next topic, we have food and its sources, I mean where this food comes from. We have one separate chapter in the textbook, that is food and its sources, I mean the food, where the food comes from, that is plant source or animal source. Next topic is food and its constituents. Energy giving foods. Energy giving foods are carbohydrates and lipids. These are the energy giving foods. And next one is the body building foods, that is proteins. Next one is body protectors. Body protectors are the vitamins and minerals, roughages and water. This whole chapter, that is food and its sources, food and its constituents. These are comes under the food topic. In this topic, we have definition of food. What is food? What is the importance of food in our life? And next, we have a food chain. Food chain means example. If we take example means grass. First, if we take a grass means grass, frog, that grasshopper will eat the grass. Next grasshopper will be eaten by the frog. First grass. next is the grasshopper, and next frog. Frog is eaten by the snake. This is the food chain. This we have to learn in this food chain topic. Next, food web. Next, food pyramid. Next, food and its sources, that is plant source, I mean where the foods come from. We have to learn about whether it is come from plant source or animal source, and its implications, that means the importance. Next, the types of food. We have different types of food, that is energy giving foods, body protector foods, and body building foods. Energy giving foods are carbohydrates and lipids. These they give energy instantly. These are carbohydrates and lipids. Next one is body building food, that is proteins. They helps to build up body, so they are called as a body building foods. Next one is the body protectors. I mean these vitamins, minerals, rapaces, and water protects the body from the outside world. I mean the fungi, bacteria. This protects the body from the outside, what we have to say, outside living beings, that is bacteria, fungus. They will protect our body. Next we have another one, another important is tests in the food chapter, that is test for carbohydrates, test for lipids, test for proteins. We have like this, we have some tests in the food topic. Next, that is the living world, I explained already. Next one is the cell. This cell chapter includes plant cells and animal cells. We have to learn the characters of plant cell and diagram. How it is. We have to learn the plant cell. Next, if we go move on to the animal cells, we have to learn the characters of animal cells and the structure of animal cell. We have to learn, and we have to learn the differences between the plant cells and animal cells. This is also very important. Difference between the plant cell and animal cell is very important. Next one is tissue, organ, and organ system. First one is basic unit is cell. Groups of cells is called as a tissue. Groups of tissues are called organ. Groups of organ is called as a organ system. So cell is the basic unit and functional unit. We have to learn what is tissue, what is organ, I mean what are all the organs, what is tissue, what is the function of tissue. We have to learn all these in this topic, that is plant cells and animal cells. Next, tissue, organ, and organ system. Next, we have some pedagogical issue. Almost maths pedagogy and science pedagogy, I mean the concept is same. If we have to understand the concept thoroughly, based on the concept they will ask questions. We may have one or two direct questions from this pedagogy, but most of the questions are application oriented. See what are all the next we have nature and structure of science. We have to understand what is the nature and how the science will be. And next, natural science aims and objectives. Next, Andre, what are the aims of science and what are all the objectives of science? Understanding and appreciating science approaches, integrated approaches, observation, experimentation, discovery method. These are all the methods of science. We have to learn the observation method, what is observation method, what is experimental method, what is discovery method. Next one is the innovation, text material, aids, evolution, problems, and remedial teaching. Actually in pedagogy we have to learn the methods, that is observation method, experimental, direct method, indirect method. We have to be very sure about these methods, and we have to learn the by whom, I mean fathers of these methods. These are also important. Sometimes they may ask directly who is the father of observation method. They may ask direct questions. They may ask one or two direct questions from this pedagogy. So in that they ask about the fathers of these methods, and they may ask about evolution. This is also an important subtopic in the pedagogy. The actually in the pedagogy we have to be very sure about the methods and evolution. That is, next one is the text material. Teaching aids, we have to be learn these concepts are very important. Based on the methods, they may ask application oriented question. So in the whole pedagogy we have to be very sure about the methods are very important. Many times they ask direct questions from the methods only. Fathers, who is the father of this method, who is the father of that method, and what is the nature of this method. So methods are very important. Maths are science. We have to be very sure about the methods. In the both mathematics and sciences, methods are same. So we have to be very sure about the methods. Before start preparing for any competitive exam, ನಾವು ಆ ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಟಿವ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ನ ಕ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ ಮಾಡೇ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಈ ಸರಿ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನು ಮಾಡೇ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಹೋಪ್ನ ತಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಓದೋಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ನಾನು ಅಂತಲ್ಲ, ಯಾರೇ ಆದರೂ. ಸೊ ಆವಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ಒಂದು ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಮೈಂಡ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಮೈಂಡ್ ಇದ್ರೇ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಟಿವ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಆದರೂ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ಫುಲ್ಲಾಗಿ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ. ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ನಾವೊಂದು ಗೋಲ್ ಸೆಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ನಾನು ಟೆಟ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು 100 ರೀಚ್ ಆಗೇ ಆಗ್ತೀನಿ. ಸೊ ನಾನು 100 ರೀಚ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಏನೇನು ನಿಮ್ಮದೇ ಆದ ಒಂದು ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾನ್ ಇರಲಿ. ಅವ್ರು ಆ ಥರ ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ಇವ್ರು ಆ ಥರ ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅನ್ನೋ ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾನ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಡಿ. ನಿಮ್ಮದು ಒಂದು ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾನ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಸೊ ನಾನು ಯಾವುದರಲ್ಲಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಲಿ. ಅದರ್ ಒಂದು ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಆದರೂ ಚೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಒಂದು ಮ್ಯಾಥ್ಸ್ ಆದರೂ ಚೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಸೊ ನಾನು ಮ್ಯಾಥ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಪರ್ಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸೊ ನಾನು ಮ್ಯಾಥ್ಸ್ನ 100% ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಆಗ್ತೀನಿ. ನಾನು ಮ್ಯಾಥ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ಥರ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಮೈಂಡಲ್ಲಿ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿ. ಸೊ ಮ್ಯಾಥ್ಸ್ನ ಅಷ್ಟು ಪರ್ಫೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ನಿಮ್ಮದು ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಥಿಂಗ್ ಯಾವುದೋ ಅದನ್ನು ಪರ್ಫೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ. ಸೊ ಅದಾದಮೇಲೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವೀಕ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಪೂರ್ತಿ ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ನಿಮಗೆ ಆ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್ ಮೇಲೆ 100% ಎಫರ್ಟ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ವೀಕ್ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಮೇಲೆ 90%. ಸೊ ನಿಮಗೆ ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಆ ವೀಕ್ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಮೇಲೆ, ಓಕೆ, ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ನಾನು ಫಿಸಿಕ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ನನಗೆ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಸಮ್ ಅಂತ ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ನನಗೆ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಸಮ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ನನಗೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ನಾನು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಸಮ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟ್ರನ್ನ ಬಿಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ನಾನು ಆ ಚಾಪ್ಟ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಸಮ್ ಡೆಫಿನೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು, ಸಮ್ ಥಿಯರಮ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಲಾಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಆ ಲಾಸ್ ಡೆಫಿನೇಷನ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು, ಯೂನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು, ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು. ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಆ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ನ ತೊಗೊಂಡು ಹಾಗೆ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಡಿರೈವೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಅಂದರೆ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡೋಂಥ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ನ ಆ ಚಾಪ್ಟ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಕಲೀರಿ. ಫುಲ್ ಡೆಪ್ತಾಗಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಆ ಚಾಪ್ಟ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ವೀಕೆಸ್ಟ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಒಂದು ಸರ್ಫೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಆ ಚಾಪ್ಟ್ರ್ ಮೇಲೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಲಕ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂದರೆ, ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಬಂತು ಆ ಚಾಪ್ಟ್ರ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಅಂದರೆ, ಸೊ ನನಗೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಕೆಪಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಅಷ್ಟು ಸಿಂಪಲ್ಲಾಗಿ ಓದಿ, ಅಂದರೆ ಸರ್ಫೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ಓದಿ. ಯಾವ ಚಾಪ್ಟ್ರೂ ನೆಗ್ಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ. ಒಂದು ಚಾಪ್ಟ್ರ್ ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ನಾನು ಆ ಚಾಪ್ಟ್ರ್ ಒಂದು ಸರಿ ಆದರೂ ನಾನು ಅದನ್ನ ಓದಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಆ ಚಾಪ್ಟ್ರ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನನಗೆ ಒಂದು 50% ಗೊತ್ತು. ನನಗೆ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗೆಸ್ಟ್ ನಾನು ಮ್ಯಾಥ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್ ಇದ್ದೀನ, ಸೈನ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿ. ಸೊ ನಾನು ಸೈನ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಯಾವ ಚಾಪ್ಟ್ರೂ ಬಿಡ್ದೇ ಪರ್ಫೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿ, ಮ್ಯಾಥ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಇನ್ ಡೆಪ್ತ್ ಹೋಗುವಾಗ ಕೆಲವು ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ಸ್ನ ಬಿಡಿ, ಬಟ್ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಲೆವೆಲಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಚಾಪ್ಟ್ರೂ ನೀವು ಓದಿರಲೇಬೇಕು. ಈ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಚಾಯ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಫ್ರೇಮ್ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಇವನ್ ಟೆಟ್ ಮತ್ತು GPSR ಎರಡರಲ್ಲೂ ಯಾವ ಚಾಪ್ಟ್ರಿಂದ ಅಥವಾ ಯಾವ ಸಬ್ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ಕಿಂದ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಫ್ರೇಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಲ್ಲ, ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಚಾಯ್ಸ್ ಇರೋದಕ್ಕೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ GPSTRಗೆ ಹೋದರೆ GPSTR ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟಿವ್ ಪೇಪರಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರತಿ ವರ್ಷ ಏನಾಗೋದು, ಥಿಯರಿ ಓರಿಯೆಂಟೆಡ್ ಅಂದರೆ ತುಂಬ ಲಾಸ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದ, ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದ. ಬಟ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ GPSTR ಏನಾಯಿತು ಅಂದರೆ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಒನ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಕ್ವಶನನ್ನು ಎರಡೆರಡು ಕ್ವಶನು ಮೂರು ಕ್ವಶನ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಯಿತು, ಓದಿದ್ದು ನಾವು ಕಷ್ಟಪಟ್ಟು ಓದಿ ಥಿಯರಿ ಓದಿರ್ತೀವಿ, ಬಟ್ ಅವಾಗೇನಾಯಿತು ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಫ್ರೇಮ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದು ಏನಾಯಿತು ಅಂದರೆ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಇದೆ. ಹೇಳಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ ಆಪ್ಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ, ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ರಿಫ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್, ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಲಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ರಿಫ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್, ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ದಿ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ರಿಫ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್. ಸೊ 5 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋದ. ಸೊ ಅದೇ ಥರನೇ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಫ್ರೇಮ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟಿವ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಆಗಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಚಾಯ್ಸ್ ಆಗಲಿ, ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಫ್ರೇಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಅದನ್ನು ಕ್ವಶನ್ನ ಫ್ರೇಮ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಲ್ಲಕ್ಕೆ ಅವ್ರ ಮೈಂಡ್ ಸೆಟ್ ಹೆಂಗಿರುತ್ತೋ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ನಾನು ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರು ಒಂದು ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಬಿಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ನನಗೆ ಆ ಚಾಪ್ಟ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಲೆವೆಲಲ್ಲಾದರೂ ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಲೆವೆಲಲ್ಲಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿತ್ತು ಅಂದರೆ ನನಗೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಈಸಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ಒಂದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ನ ಟ್ಯಾಕಲ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಆ ಚಾಪ್ಟ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿರೋದನ್ನ ಅಂದರೆ ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ದಾದರೂ ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಲೇಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ದಾದರೂ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿತ್ತು ಅಂದರೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಈಸಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ನಾನು ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಿಲೆಬಸ್ನೂ ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋದು, ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಟೈಮ್ ಶಾರ್ಟೇಜ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಟೈಮ್ ಶಾರ್ಟೇಜ್ ಆಗಿ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ಸ್ನ ನಾವು ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಬಿಡೋಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ಒಂದು ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಲೆವೆಲಲ್ಲಾದರೂ ನಾವು ಓದಿದರೆ, ಒಂದು ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಬಂತು ಅಂದರೆ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ನಾದ್ರೂ ನಾವು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಕೆಪಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಪೂರ್ತಿ ನಾನು ಆ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ನಾನು ಆ ಚಾಪ್ಟ್ರಿಂದ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಬಂದರೆ ನಾನು ಪೂರ್ತಿ ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅನ್ನೋ ಮೈಂಡ್ ಸೆಟ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಬೇಡಿ. ಓದೋವಾಗಲೇ ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಆದರೂ ಆ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ನ ರಿವಿಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಒಂದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಓದಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಈ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಹೌದು ನಾನು ಈ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟನ್ನ ಓದಿದ್ದೆ, ಒಂದು ಚೂರು ನೆನಪು ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಆ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ಗೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬರೋ ಥರ ಆದರೂ ಒಂದು ಚೂರಾದರೂ ಓದಿರಿ. ಯಾವ ಚಾಪ್ಟ್ರನ್ನೂ ಮಿಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಡಿ. ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಒಂದು 50% ಆ ಚಾಪ್ಟ್ರನ್ನ ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಸೊ ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳಿ ನಾನಿವತ್ತು ಈ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ನ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಮೇಯ್ನ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಇವನ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಆಗಲಿ ಮ್ಯಾಥ್ಸ್ ಆಗಲಿ ಪೆಡಗಾಗಿ ಈಸ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಪೆಡಗಾಗಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಬಂದೇ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದೇ ಹೇಳಿದ್ನೆಲ್ಲ, ಪೆಡಗಾಗಿಲಿ ಮೆಥಡ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೀಚಿಂಗ್ ಅದೊಂದು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್, ಎವಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಇಂದು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟು. ಸೊ ಇದು ಎರಡು ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಪೆಡಗಾಗಿಲಿ ನಾವು ಓದಿರಲೇಬೇಕು. ಎಲ್ಲನೂ ಓದಬೇಕು, ಬಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಶಾರ್ಟೇಜ್ ಆಯಿತು ಅಂದರೆ ಓದೋಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಿರೋದು ಮೆಥಡ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೀಚಿಂಗ್, ಅದನ್ನಂತೂ ಓದಲೇಬೇಕು. ಅದು ಓದಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಪೆಡಗಾಗಿಲಿ ನಮಗೇನೂ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಓರಿಯೆಂಟೆಡ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸು ನಮಗೆ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅದಂತೂ ನಾವು ಓದಲೇಬೇಕು. ಅದಂತೂ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಇನ್ ಪೆಡಗಾಗಿಲಿ ಒಂದು 2-3 ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ಆದರೂ ಪೆಡಗಾಗಿನ ರಿವಿಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಪೆಡಗಾಗಿ ಈಸಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದೇ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಓರಿಯೆಂಟೆಡ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಕಷ್ಟ. ಸೊ ಅದೇ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಅದು ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗತ್ತೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದರೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟನ್ನ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿರಲೇಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ವಿತ್ ದಿಸ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಎಂಡಿಂಗ್ ದಿ ಸಿಲೆಬಸ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್. ಸೊ ಆಲ್ ದಿ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಯುವರ್ ಟೆಟ್ ಆರ್ GPSTR. ಆಲ್ ದಿ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್. ನೀವು ಈ ಸರಿ ಕ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಆಲ್ ದಿ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಸಿಲೆಬಸ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ನ ನಾನು ಎಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಬಾಯ್.